Hello everyone, this is DrHooksMalone here with you, bringing you another exciting episode of IWF in the Warzone, episode 36, where tonight, 6 men are going to step inside the devilish Hell in a Cell chamber. Will the cell be able to contain them? Whenever all 3 world champions, the world heavyweight champion and the world tag team champions team up, it's going to be Dante De La Muerte teaming up with the Hellspawn to take on the 3 #1 contenders, the Unholy Thanos and his disciples of darkness in the Unholy Alliance. Those 3 Goliaths, those Leviathans, are going to be locked in the cage with the Hellspawn and Dante De La Muerte. And that's not all. In our final match, Ace Gold is going to defend his United States Championship in a triple threat match with the #1 and #2 ranked contenders, the Nigerian prize fighters Xavion and the Walking Chainsaw Massacre Frank Keane have their grudge to settle tonight. They'll look to do it with the title on the line. All that and more tonight. But up first, Ace Gold. He's already on his way to the ring. Let's get down to ringside as Romeo Adonis takes on Sumo Joe. Romeo Adonis will be flanked by all the high rollers, rounding Flash Valentine, Ace Gold, and Queen Crystal. Singles action to kick things off in the war zone. Watch along. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I will be right here with you.
Making his way to the ring from New York, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, Romeo.
Romeo Adonis and Sumo Joe. One-on-one competition to kick things off here in the war zone. An early morning broadcast, but it's nighttime somewhere. It's now Romeo Adonis tries to bring the fight to Sumo Joe, but Joe flattens him with that flying knee. Now squashing the sternum with all his weight. Sumo Joe, perhaps embarrassed a bit after last week his loss in Super Lucha Puerto Rico when he took on the Jamaican superstar Jamal Jones. Jamal Jones picking up the win in that contest, perhaps getting one step closer to a number one contender spot as Sumo Joe now attempts to find his footing. Backstage, he found the high rollers and Romeo Adonis, who mocked and ridiculed him for his loss. Now Sumo Joe is going to take out his anger and frustration on young Romeo here. Romeo Adonis, the Jack of Hearts, the Prince of Pretty, the brother of Queen Crystal on the outside, is taking a beating from Sumo Joe. Pin on that senton Joe. Only a 1 count on Romeo Adonis. Both of these men, experienced veterans, know their way around the squared circle. Adonis is dropped with a headbutt. And that big coconut of Sumo Joe. Now Romeo using Sumo Joe's momentum against him with that neck breaker. Romeo whipped into the ropes. Sumo Joe looking to recover, but he's dazed. Romeo now catches Joe again, tossed over the ropes. But Romeo gets caught clotheslined on that top rope. Direct suplex executed by Sumo Joe. Such power in the frame and the core of Sumo Joe. Tossing Romeo Adonis there as now the United States champion is up on the apron. Ace Gold must defend his title later on against 2 challengers that any other man might be shaking in their boots right now if they had to face the Nigerian prize fighter Xavier. What a move from Romeo Adonis. And I was saying Frankie, Xavier, and Ace Gold will square off in our main event for the United States Championship. As Romeo Adonis put his body on the line. He got that drop kick, but then he also got power bombed on the outside. Now Sumo Joe, again taking out his frustration on the young Jack of Hearts, whipping him down with the side Russian leg sweep. Sumo Joe, perhaps in trouble now, count of 7, as Romeo whips it back into the ring. Can Adonis keep this momentum? Now Joe cuts him off. Chops and shots, flattens him with a sabot kick. Knee into the skull of Romeo Adonis from Sumo Joe. Dragon screw leg whip. Romeo Adonis regaining control over his much larger opponent. Nails him. Flattens Sumo Joe with that drop kick. What a drop kick. What athleticism shown by young Romeo Adonis here. Stomp to the face of Sumo Joe. Joe firing back into the midsection. Can he mount a comeback here? Now Romeo back into the guts, but Sumo Joe goes low and takes him down. Knocked down. Knocked down. Delta Whirl. Beautiful move from Sumo Joe. Regaining his momentum over the Prince. Romeo Adonis in huge trouble now. Taking shots from Sumo Joe. Gets dropped with a headbutt. Sumo Joe down for the pin. And Sumo Joe beats Romeo Adonis down and takes him out with that headbutt. Romeo Adonis defeated here tonight. Sumo Joe taking out his frustration, hammering away on Romeo Adonis there, and then smashing with that headbutt. Must have hit him much harder than we actually saw. Romeo Adonis knocked out cold.
Winner, Sumo Joe.
Sumo Joe picking up an easy win over the Prince. Romeo Adonis here tonight. And how will High Rollers react to this? You see Queen Crystal there in the ring. I'm Sumo Show. What does she have in mind? As Sumo Show picks up the win here tonight. What lies in the future of the Batman from Japan? We'll find out. As up next, we've got tag team action coming at ya. The Thrill Seekers, Danny Dynamic and Mason Tyler. Mason Tyler in the green, Dynamic in the orange. Danny Dynamic, the California boy, teaming with his friend from Newcastle upon Tyne. Mason Tyler and Dynamic, Great High Flyers tag team specialists, will team up against another pair of tag team specialists in Mike Steele and Jack Hammer of the Grapplers. Of course, the Grapplers, members of the Zabion Nation and Platinum Productions. JC Platinum, their manager, the owner of the IWF, will be on the outside for this matchup. And what a matchup it will be. Tag team action up next on the War Zone.
And their opponents, accompanied by J.C. Platinum, at a combined weight of 509 pounds.
The Thrill Seekers and the Grapplers going at it in tag team competition as Danny Dynamic throws shots into the face of Jack Hammer, whipping him over that neck breaker. The Thrill Seekers, fast as lightning, look to break the sound barrier here tonight as they seek thrills wherever they can find them. Locking up with the Grapplers, and the name of their game is clearly grappling. Will try to wear their opponents down and make them submit. The Thrill Seekers, Great High Flyers, the Grapplers will look to ground them here. As Jack Hammer locks up now. Mason Tyler, spiked with a German suplex, springboard elbow. What agility from Big Ham. As Jack Hammer goes for the pin. Mason Tyler able to kick out on that occasion. That's now Jack Hammer. Hammer's down on his opponent, living up to his namesake. Will make the tag out to his partner, Mike Steele. Mike Steele catches a beautiful acai moonsault from Mason Tyler. Yanking up Steele now, spinning him around. Beautiful face buster executed by Mason Tyler. Certainly knocking Steel silly, but he flies it with that Steel City Superman punch. Taking down Danny Dynamic of the Thrill Seekers. And the name of the game for the grapplers will be ground and pound, and Mike Steele is successful at that. The young man from Pittsburgh just getting fired up here. Now teaming out, tagging out to Jackhammer. That's JC Platinum watches on the outside. And majority owner of the IWF seems to be guiding the grapplers wisely. Danny Dynamic snaps up quickly from that German suplex. Then comes back with a leg drop. Jackhammer dazed now by Young Dynamic. Scoops him up. What power from Jackhammer. Stalling on the vertical suplex before dropping his opponent to the mat. Mike Steele makes the tag in. Now Steele welcoming the tag of Mason Tyler. Tyler blocking the attack of Steele. Now Mike Steele gonna try to close the distance and get his hands on Tyler. Go behind takedown. Tyler looking to escape. Gotta create distance here, but Steele up top. And Steele is unsuccessful. He put her on the line and lost that time as Mason Tyler gets that butterfly lung blower. Knocking the wind out of Mike Steele. Tyler now tossing his opponent back into the ring as Steele makes the tag out to Jackhammer, who knocks him off the apron. The grapplers ruling the ring right now as the Thrill Seekers are at a deficit tag team competition, kicking things off in the Warzone here tonight. As later on, we are set to see a Hell in a Cell trios match featuring all of the world champions. That is Dante De La Muerte, the world heavyweight champion, teaming up with the tag team champions, the Hell Spawn. Next they take on all three of their number one contenders in the Unholy Thanos and his Disciples of Darkness, Warlock and Ghost. Trios Hell in a Cell later on tonight, as well as the United States Championship TripleThreat to be our main event. That's Jackhammer tagged out to Mike Steele. What a huge night of action. That's now Steele. That's a beautiful gut-wrench suplex. Applying his technical abilities and wrestling acumen. Tagging out to his partner. Jackhammer back in the ring now. Great teamwork from the grapplers. That's Jackhammer. Ducks under, leapfrog. Overhead toss. Danny Dynamic being thrown like a ragdoll. Mason Tyler in to make the save for his fellow Thrill Seeker. As Hammer inside the fans there. Now nails another springboard flying elbow. What a move from Jackhammer. Danny Dynamic fighting back into it. What a move, Danny Dynamic. Diving through the ropes with a tornado DDT. Outside on that full paddock. Now Dynamic trying to torture Jackhammer with that abdominal stretch on the outside. Look at him toss for his efforts. Dynamic trying to lock up the much larger Jackhammer. Countered out of it with ease. Now back in the ring. Danny Dynamic only successful there when he was able to hit the high-flying move. He's got to create distance for these grapplers. Fireman carry takedown by Mike Steele. Getting the tag in for the grapplers. JC Platinum loves what he sees right now. T-rope takedown. Steele smashing Dynamic into the mat as he climbs up top. Moonsault from Mike Steele. What a move. Unbelievable action here as the grapplers take on on the Thrill Seekers. Mike Steele going after Mason Tyler on the apron now. Locking up again with Danny Dynamic, whips him off the ropes. As these men meet heads. Dynamic whips into the corner. Steele with the clothesline, maintaining control over the smaller team. Drags Dynamic back to his corner. Danny Dynamic fighting for his life now against the grapplers. Gets scooped up in that gut wrench. Smashed into the mat once again. Danny Dynamic taking a beating now. Mike Steele scoop slamming him against the ropes. Forcing Dynamic to land on his upper neck. Now down on the mat as Mike Steele climbs up top again. But on moonsault. Mike Steele showing off his agility here tonight as he tags out to Jack Hammer. And this has been such a one-sided match. Now Jack Hammer's going up top. Look out below. Danny Dynamic getting back to his feet. Takes the hammer fist from the top rope. And Jack Hammer, pleased with his offense, tags back out to Steele. Dynamic, frustrated now, hooks up with Fisherman. Spiking Mike Steele at first into the mat. Danny Dynamic trying to fight back. Trying to fight his way back into this match. Piston-like right hands. Now goes to the arm. Danny Dynamic needs to make the tag. Hooks the arm. Flip. Backdrop suplex. Mike Steele down on the mat. Knee drop from Danny Dynamic. Hot dogging and grandstanding now. Needs to make the tag out to his partner Mason Tyler, waiting on the apron. That's Danny Dynamic. Drags Steele to his corner. But Mike Steele makes an escape with shots into the midsection. Now drops Danny Dynamic and busts him open with that huge right hand. Mason Tyler forced to save his partner. Steele hammering down on Dynamic now. But Dynamic with heart, will, and determination, trying to fight his way back into this one. What a beating here tonight, the Thrill Seekers. Taking example from such great teams throughout history. The Rock and Roll Express, the Rockers, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Young Bucks, and so on. That's now Hammer and Steele, clearly inspired by their amateur wrestling predecessors. Steele now goes to the knee of Dynamic. Danny Dynamic is done here. This one is simply academic. Jack Hammer just needs to go for the pin. Now Danny Dynamic fights back into it with a lethal combination. Finally gets the tag out to Mason Tyler. And the Newcastle boy is fired up now. Showing off for the fans. Mason Tyler competing here in the IWF, hoping to make a name for himself. And hoping to get a spot on the upcoming Battle Castle show. 3 weeks away. The IWF will present to you the mega show known as Battle Castle, where we will return to Newcastle. But Mason Tyler be there as well. Danny Dynamic and Mason Tyler nail the double team, busting open Big Jack Hammer. Now up with the Fisherman. Corkscrew cradle driver. Mike Steele makes the save. Now Steele tosses Mason Tyler out of the ring. That's Jack Hammer. Makes the much-needed tag. But Danny Dynamic is waiting. Danny Dynamic fired up now. To the outside, setting up his opponent. Springboard forearm. Danny Dynamic's got him. Yes, the Thrill Seekers get the win here tonight. What a match and what a win for the young Thrill Seekers. Danny Dynamic and Mason Tyler. Danny Dynamic looked to have been beaten within an inch of his life and made the comeback of the century there with that springboard flying forearm, taking out Mike Steele and getting the win.
Here are your winners.
Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic victorious here tonight in the War Zone, building momentum on the way to Battle Castle, where Mason Tyler hopes to return home to Newcastle upon the Tyne. Thrill Seekers victorious in tag team competition. As up next, we're going to see the two men that debuted on YouTube last week in tag team competition alongside the world champion Dante De La Muerte and his number one contender, the Unholy Thanos, tonight. TS Cobra and Graves Connor will look to work their way up the ladder when they square off in one-on-one competition with a table between them. Which one of these competitors can put the other through a table here tonight in the War Zone? All of this ahead of the Trios Hell in a Cell match later on. What a match that is sure to be. For now, table competition. TS Cobra takes on Graves Connor. These two newcomers are going to look to drive each other through tables up next. Graves Connor squaring off one-on-one in a tables match. As these two men are newcomers to the IWF Warzone, however, they are longtime veterans of the squared circle. Certainly on their way around the ring, TS Cobra making his return here to the IWF after years of absence, competing for a rival promotion, where he got to know Graves Connor quite well. Both these superstars seem to make their way here to the IWF at the same time, able to continue their feud, their fight, their war. As now TS Cobra takes over on Graves Connor. Into the back, drops Big Graves. Ends a Curry kick. Graves Connor, deceptively agile. Willing to showcase his agility as well as his skills between the ropes here tonight. Dragging TS Cobra, the submission specialist, to the corner. Cobra able to escape. Rocking Graves with that knee into the skull. TS Cobra whips Connor into the other side with another knee. And now Cobra scooping him up, but Graves escapes. DDT spikes TS Cobra into the mat. Scooping him up again, tombstone, no. Reverse power bomb. Graves Connor with the knife through the ropes, but he meets the mats on the outside. TS Cobra, too wise for that move, saw Graves coming. And now Cobra dropping Graves on the guardrail. The name of the game is tables. Which one of these competitors will go through that wood first? TS Cobra tossing Graves Connor into the apron, and now back to the table. Fired up here tonight, both of these men looking to make a name for themselves, want to keep these jobs, and want to make their way up the ladder to get some championship gold here as Graves Connor meets the steel. TS Cobra yanking his rival up, tossing him to the other side. Graves Connor tossed into the steel again. TS Cobra relentless in his assault. Connor trying to escape there. Went to use the table, but Cobra cut him off again. TS Cobra looking to take his aggression out on Graves Connor here tonight. Tossing him into the steel once again. Now into our Warzone table. TS Cobra is out of control. Dragging Graves Connor about the ringside area. And now the big Irishman tries to fight out of it. But he turned his back on Cobra and made a mistake there. Cobra with a backbreaker. Connor fights out again. Big right hand. TS Cobra, his shots in the midsection of his own. Cobra, former Army Ranger, well-trained martial artist, MMA specialist. Big scooped up by Graves Connor. But they knock the table over and Cobra goes to the legs of the big man. Wise move of the New Jersey punk rocker. Driving knees into the midsection. The big Irishman is down. Graves Connor in trouble here as TS Cobra puts the table in the ring. Cobra practicing his strikes now. Taking it out on Graves Connor. Classic wrestling takedown in a tables match. As now TS Cobra sets up the table once again. Which one of these men is going to go through it? Graves Connor with a misstep, tried to time out on the TS Cobra, but Cobra slid back in the ring, was too quick for Connor. Takes it now with a flying clothesline all the way to the outside. TS Cobra in full control now. Can he finish off Big Graves Connor? He's got to put him through that table. Cobra with the Enziguri on the outside. Yanking up Graves Connor, tossing him into the steel once again. But Connor back with a bulldog that busts open Cobra. Now TS Cobra bleeding from the cranium as he gets tossed into the steel. Connor now looking for revenge. Cobra whipping Connor back into the side there. Snap suplex. Rocking the vertebrae and the spinal cord of Graves Connor on the outside. TS Cobra meeting the steel once again. Can hear that thud all the way down here. Graves Connor back into the steel. Gets smashed head first. TS Cobra whipping Connor to the other side now. Kamikoye knee. Graves Connor is rocked. T-bone throw. TS Cobra tossing Graves Connor. Displaying his skills here tonight. Picks a big man down and gets him kicked into the spine. The already damaged spine of Graves Connor in this tables match. Cobra gets rocked there with a big boot from Graves Connor. Connor there, asserting his power as he gets the table. The fans chanting for the tables. They want one of these men to go through the wood here tonight. Connor now. With a bell cut to TS Cobra. Rocking his opponent. Shots into the midsection. Graves Connor took quite a beating on the outside now. He looks to be regaining control. Whips Cobra off. Spinning tombstone pile driver. Graves Connor gonna look to hit the gravestone. Now he's gonna go for the table. TS Cobra prone to the attack. Graves Connor drives Cobra through the table. What a move from Graves Connor. Stepping it down with that Alabama slam. Or should I say the Bray Ireland slam. As the big Irishman gets a huge win. Graves Connor defeating TS Cobra here tonight. Graves Connor with championship aspirations, hoping to work his way up the ladder here in the IWF. Can he obtain some gold this season here in the IWF? We'll have to find out. As for now, Graves Connor is victorious, driving TS Cobra through the table. What a match. Your winner, Graves Connor. As up next, we're going to see the debut of a newcomer in the chosen one himself, the prodigy, Antoine Pierce. JC Platinum, the owner of the IWF, with such leverage, able to bring in a new protege. Says that Antoine Pierce is everything that he says he is. We're going to find out up next, as he ran face first into Christian Drake backstage. Drake's still looking for answers desperately for what happened to his best friend Trey Preston, and the reason that Preston is still missing and supposedly injured. Who took out Trey Preston? Christian Drake looking for answers. Tonight, he'll find the newcomer Antoine Pierce in one-on-one competition on the Warzone. Thank you for joining me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by J.C. Platinum, representing the Grapplers from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Prodigy, Antoine Price. And his opponent from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 244 pounds, Cowboy Christian Drake.
DrHooksMalone here with you as Christian Drake, the steely-eyed veteran, the Cowboy, looks to lock up with a young man making his debut here tonight. Young Antoine Price. Antoine Price led to the ring by J.C. Platinum. We saw Antoine's sister compete in the main event of Ladies Night this past week. However, Antoine and his sister Diamond Price are not on speaking terms, apparently. Antoine Price looking to seek his fortune under the tutelage of J.C. Platinum, but now it looks like he's only going to find a beating from the veteran Christian Drake. And the old Cowboy is taking it out on Antoine Price. They say every man has his price tonight. Christian Drake is bringing it to young Antoine Price. And this young man seems to be in over his head. Now just gets DDT'd on the outside. He's busted open already. Antoine with a famous serve. He just got power bombed by the Cowboy. Christian Drake in control. 9 count as Antoine Price just got powerbombed to hell by the Cowboy. And the Cowboy gets the win. Just like that, Christian Drake, the veteran, takes out his frustration and aggression on the newcomer, the debuting Antoine Price. Sacrificed for the sake of Drake's anger.
Here's your winner, Cowboy Christian Drake.
And the Cowboy is looking for vengeance, looking for answers for what happened to his friend Trey Preston. Tonight, that comes at the expense of Antoine Price, as Cowboy Christian Drake gets the win. Unbelievable. Antoine Price attempting to make his debut here tonight, but he got powerbombed on the outside for his efforts. Taken out by the Count, the veteran. Picking up the win as Christian Drake is victorious. Up next, we're going to have ladies action as the feud from Ladies Night carries over to the War Zone. El Triangulo del Terror, the faction led by Daisy Diablo, as well as her friends Mosquito Guerrera and Reptilia up front. Reptilia looks to get a one-on-one victory over her rival Rachel Reyes, a member of the Inmates, alongside Selena Saint and Mercedes Frost. However, Rachel Reyes has chosen to go it alone here tonight. Reptilia bringing her forces as Rachel Reyes looks to stand up by herself for herself. Who can get the win here tonight in the War Zone? Ladies action up next with Dr. DrHooksMalone. That's my name.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Triangle of Terror from Mexico City, Reptile.
Reptilia and Rachel Reyes set to go at it one-on-one here tonight, as Rachel Reyes has asked her inmate friends to stay in the back while she takes on the entirety of Triangulo del Terror. If she can keep Reptilia within the squared circle and stay focused, then Rachel Reyes may be able to get the win here tonight. However, it will be quite a tall task indeed, as Reptilia just DDTs Rachel Reyes on the apron, tossing her back into the ring. Reptilia with the headbutt, snaking her way about. Drops a headbutt into the cranium of Rachel Reyes, still sporting that eye patch from her injury last year in the Hell in the Cell. We're going to see a Hell in a Cell match later on. In fact, it's up next. The world champion team up. That's down Reptilia. Takes over. Nails that hanging neck breaker. 2 count only for the young Reptilian superstar, stomping away on her prey now. Looking to strike from the top rope. Reptilia with the snake dive. No. Rachel Reyes able to kick out. Daisy Diablo and Mosquito Guerrero on the outside. That's Reptilia. Takes down Rachel Reyes with that fireman carry takeover. Brilliant offense from the Luchadora. Now Rachel with the tilt-a-whirl tosses Reptilia across the ring. Down for the pin, Reptilia in trouble. And just like that, Rachel Reyes asserting her power, takes over. Stammering Reptilia down. Boot into the skull of Reptilia. Rachel Reyes hoping to get a win here tonight, where she could not in trios competition. That match resulting in a count out. This one's clearly not over. That's Reptilia. It's a setback DDT. No, Rachel Reyes kicks out. Rachel Reyes able to kick out of Reptilia's DDT. Unbelievable competition here tonight. Rachel Reyes spikes Reptilia into the mat with that backdrop suplex. Now off the ropes. Running elbow drop connects. Rachel Reyes with another backdrop suplex. Goes for another elbow. All fired up, 1/3 of the inmates. The daughter of the unholy Thanos out. Nails the power bomb on Reptilia. Knocks the wind out of the Reptilian Luchadora, but she kicks out at 2. Daisy Diablo now inserting herself into this affair as Reptilia gets a German suplex. She hangs on now. Ripcord Lariat knocking Rachel Reyes for the loop. Reptilia showing off now. Rachel Reyes capitalizes and tosses her opponent to the mat with ease. Rachel Reyes seems to be losing her composure here. Rachel Reyes, one of the inmates with a history of violence, a history of anger issues. Now gets caught. Reptilia. She'll solve the anger issues with a body scissor takedown, arm drag. Now Rachel Reyes back with another backdrop suplex. And a well-trained young lady, the second-generation superstar from the UK, utilizing her wrestling acumen, now hops on top of these. Knee into the back. Reptilia suffering down on the mat. Now she goes back up. Rachel Reyes with the flying elbow. That's got to be all for Reptilia. Rachel Reyes dropping all that weight. Straight south. Oh, Reptilia, what a move. And what a win for Rachel Reyes here tonight. Utilizing the flying elbow to get the pin on Reptilia here in the Warzone.
Here is your winner, the rejected Rachel Reyes.
Rachel Reyes, the daughter of the unholy Thanos, victorious here tonight as her father will compete up next. What a match here tonight as Rachel Reyes is victorious. Of course, Rachel Reyes is still at odds with her father, the unholy Thanos, the leader of the unholy alliance, engaged to Rachel's greatest rival, Victoria Lovecraft. Tonight, the unholy Thanos will team with his disciples of darkness in the Warlock and the Dark Rider Ghost, as all three of these men have earned their way to be #1 contenders. In 3 weeks' time at Battle Castle, the unholy Thanos will take on the man to the far left, the World Heavyweight Champion Dante De La Muerte, as he teams up with the Tag Team Champions, the Hellspawn, Draven Dyer and Porticos. Hell in a Cell action. Up next, here with DrHooksMalone in the Warzone. Thank you for joining me. Hell in a Cell Trios match. As Dante De La Muerte, the World Heavyweight Champion, teams up with the World Tag Team Champions in the Hell Spawn. They're going to take on all three of the number one contenders in Dante's former mentor, the Unholy Thanos. Dante, once a member of the Unholy Alliance. And what an awesome sight it is. The Unholy Thanos, Warlock, and Ghost, all nearly 7 foot tall. As Warlock smashes the world champion into the mat. Unholy Alliance taking an early lead, as one would expect. These monsters will build right at home with the Hell in a Cell. Can the cell contain them? We're going to find out. As the champion fights back on the Unholy Thanos, he gets flattened by the Warlock. Dante De La Muerte being choked out. And Straven Dyer gets an inverted atomic drop on Warlock. Portico's trying to fight his way back into it, but got spiked into the mat. Portico's outside the ring. Straven Dyer grabbing the dark right now. Portico's back in. Then only Thanos near to the guts of Straven Dyer. As the Unholy Thanos stands guard here, just waiting for each man to come to him. That's now Portico's hammers into the back of the massive Goliath of the IWF, the Leviathan, the Unholy Thanos. Being set up by Portico's now. And that submission, and the cage is already broken. Straven Dyer smashing his opponent. I didn't see who. Now the Unholy Thanos down on the outside, escaping the fray. The Dark Rider goes down, and now the Warlock gets powerbomb by Portico's. Unbelievable power from Portico's there. Yanking out the Goliath like Warlock. That's Straven Dyer. Went to go for the pin. This is a 2 out of 3 falls contest. It's going to take 2 falls to get the win within this cage. A Warlock going for an early pin on the World Heavyweight Champion Dante De La Muerte. Down on the mat now inside the ring. The Dark Rider Ghost is going to look for some hardware. There's Straven Dyer. Gets tossed about by the Unholy Thanos. Portico's and Dante working together now. As Dante De La Muerte and the Hell Spawn team up. What am I calling the Painted Warriors? As Dante scrapes the eyes of the big Warlock down on the mat. And the champion setting up now for a blind skull. Cracking the cranium of the Warlock. And now Warlock being locked up. Dante De La Muerte's got the tequila sunrise applied. His favorite submission in the ring. Yet only Thanos is just eyeing Warlock as he escapes. Dante becoming the World Heavyweight Champion thanks to that tequila sunrise. Nearly defeated Warlock there, but now Warlock asserts his power. Dropping the champion all the way to the floor. Dante recovering well, tosses Warlock back inside. Straven Dyer working over the Unholy Thanos on the outside. As Portico's, he just gets a super kick on the Dark Rider Ghost. Thanos needs to steal there at the hands of Draven. And now all 6 competitors join the fight outside the ring. Portico's driving the Ghost through the rusty cage. The Dark Rider suffering the wrath of the Hell Spawn. That's now the Warlock Dre McIntyre into the other side. I can't even tell who's inside and outside the cage. Dark Rider Ghost climbing the side. What an intense match we have here tonight. Trios Hell in a Cell match. This is a war. It's a melee. The Warlock with a European uppercut knocks Dre McIntyre silly. And now the champion Dante with a European uppercut of his own. And now Dante climbing one side. There's the Dark Rider Ghost climbs the other side. Now the unholy Thanos climbing up as well. And this just got extremely dangerous. All these men climbing this rusty cell. Trusting that rickety steel. What a slam. The Black Hole Slam from the Dark Rider. On top of Hell in the Cell. There's Porticos. Gets a bulldog from the unholy Thanos. The Hellspawn on top of the cell. Thanos on top of the cell. Now, what the hell? Ghost just went through the cell. He landed on his feet. The Dark Rider Ghost went through the cell and landed on his feet. Now he's returning. This son of a bitch is out of his mind. Warlock fighting out with Dre McIntyre. Not only Thanos driving elbows into Porticos as if he were on firm ground. All these men fighting it out on top of this rusty cage. It's just a matter of time before they go through or fall off. Ghost with a backbreaker entire there. There's nothing else. Chokeslams Porticos to hell. Porticos just went straight through the cage for that chokeslam. Now Dre McIntyre takes a chokeslam as well. The unholy Thanos letting loose on the Hellspawn. Now with the military press. Into the European uppercut. Elbow drop. The unholy Thanos unloading on one half of the tag team champions as Dante De La Muerte is taking a beat down from the Disciples of Darkness. Now Ghost locking up Dryer. No. Dante De La Muerte locks up the unholy. No. The Dark Rider Ghost takes a chokeslam. Dante De La Muerte in control over one half of the Disciples of Darkness. The unholy Thanos fighting with Dre McIntyre. There's Porticos. He's smashing the Warlock into the side of the cage on the outside. What madness! This one has broken down into a war here in the war zone. Porticos crawling about and climbing up the cage. The Warlock just fell from what must have been 15, 20 feet. My God, the unholy Thanos just went through the cage. Dante De La Muerte's got him. The champion. No, the unholy Thanos kicks out. Unbelievable. The World Heavyweight Champion Dante De La Muerte thought he had the number one contender there. But the unholy Thanos is mounting a comeback after being driven through the cell. Now Dante returns with a DDT. Dante's headed up top. Can the champ do it? Twisting moonsault connects. Dante's got Thanos. And picks up the first ball. Dante De La Muerte gets a pin on the number one contender. The champion driving the challenger through the top of the cell. And how are these men gonna be ready to compete 3 weeks from now? Let alone next week in the war zone. Dante takes a backdrop from the big man, the unruly Thanos now, eyeing his prey. Impaler connects. Dante, the champion, is down. No! Dante De La Muerte, summoning the hearts, the guts, the determination to kick out. But now Dre McIntyre caught himself. Dre McIntyre now, Brady time, but he's headed back up. And this tortured young man, Dre McIntyre, looks to torture himself some more. As the unholy Thanos gives chase to the tag team champion. The World Heavyweight Champion, Dante, returning to the top. Unbelievable action as all 6 men are back on top of Hell in the Cell. It's a melee. It's a bedlam. Porticos dropping the Dark Rider on the top of the cage. As the Warlock hits a neck breaker from the world champion, Dante De La Muerte. The unholy Thanos goes to the Dre McIntyre choke slam. Trying to toss Dyer off to the top of the cage. Now Dante gets smashed into that steel beam. The unholy Thanos spikes Dre McIntyre on top of the cage. Porticos at the top of your screen. Hammering down on the Dark Rider Ghost. That's the unholy Thanos working away some Dyer. The Dark Rider Ghost is big. My God! Porticos just tossing the Warlock off of the side of the cage. Warlock has got to be dead. How the hell can anybody ever get up from that? As now Porticos barely uncaring. No, it's the Dark Rider Ghost that was tossed off. The Dark Rider Ghost was thrown off to the top of the cell, but he's back up on his feet. The world champion, Dante De La Muerte, with a right hand to the Dark Rider Ghost, who just fell off of the cage, and now he's climbing back up. These 6 superstars have completely lost their minds. The champion getting a dark fade as he falls off of the side of the cell. The Dark Rider and the unholy Goliath climbing back up as Porticos retreats. Dante with no putting it down. Porticos, he saw Dante. Porticos and Dante climbing the cage again. Gonna mount another offense in this war. Had an arm suplex to Ghost. Porticos with Thanos. Straight out neck breaker. Dre McIntyre is alive once again. Close the eyes. Warlock with shots of Dre McIntyre. Now Warlock, he's got Dyer. Press slammed up. Dyer escapes in the sunset flip and starts. Sincerest apologies for the technical difficulties as we are back here with you. Hell in a Cell Trios match. Dante De La Muerte just got choke slammed by the Dark Rider Ghost on top of the cell. The unholy Thanos with the Impaler of Porticos. The unholy Alliance regain control here over their rivals. The world champions, the tag team champions, and the heavyweight champion. Dante Dante De La Muerte and the Spawn. Now at the mercy of the Unholy Alliance. Shining Wizard to Tire. As Ghost. Slams Dante De La Muerte down. And now goes low. Porticos fighting back on the huge Unholy Thanos. Can Porticos put out for the tag team titles be the key to the winner tonight? As he stomps away at the leader. No, my God, Dante just fell off of the cage. The Dark Rider Ghost just did a poison runner. Draven Dyer after tossing Dante De La Muerte off the side, forcing him to suffer the same thing that the Dark Rider Ghost did earlier. Now the Warlock looks to climb down as the champion Dante climbs back up. What a match here on the Warzone. Trios action. Dante just now Warlock. Porticos hammers down on the Unholy Thanos. Draven Dyer takes over on the Dark Rider, but Warlock. Huge spine buster to the champion. The World Heavyweight Champion, Dante De La Muerte. Nearly tossed off the cage there. And now Porticos inside. Choke slam on the steel beam. Draven Dyer with the DDT to the Dark Rider. All six of these men are looking to tear each other apart. Another choke slam. That's Draven Dyer. Takes a victim of the Dark Rider Ghost once again. The Dark Rider having his insides rattled. He must be crushed. After being tossed off of the top of the cage twice now. Porticos taking a beating from the Unholy Thanos, but now Dante. Now's the neck breaker on his challenger. The Dark Rider Ghost. After coming off of the cage twice now. Afraid to climb back up. As the world champion, Dante De La Muerte is stalking the Dark Rider on the outside. And these six men, they've got to get back in the ring if they want to win the match. Dante says to hell with it. Climbing back up on top of the cage. All three of the world champions putting their life and their bodies on the line here tonight as Draven Dyer stumbles and falls off of the cage. And Draven Dyer is down. Dante on the attack on the Dark Rider on top of the cage. The Dark Rider Ghost falling over the cage twice, and he's back up. Draven Dyer, how is he getting up now? Ghost off to the side once again. The Dark Rider off of the cage 3 times now. What an insane match. Here in the main event of Warzone. There's still more to come. The TripleThreat United States Championship match is after this. Dante De La Muerte, the World Heavyweight Champion, and the Tag Team Champions, Spawn, are taking the beating of a lifetime. As well as the challengers, #1 contenders for their championships at the upcoming Mega Show Battle Castle. And Battle Castle is anything like this. Then what kind of violence are we to expect? Draven trying with the now. Porticos. Tossing the unholy Thanos from the top of the cell. Dante hits on the red. Draven Tire with a DDT. The Dark Rider comes to Warlock in trouble on top of the cage. There's Porticos. And the unholy Thanos fighting up. The Warlock now meeting the same fate as the Dark Rider. Dante throwing the Warlock off on the side. As the mighty Leviathan, the unholy Thanos returns to the top of the cell. These 6 men have completely lost their minds, tearing into each other as if there's no tomorrow. The unholy Thanos with the beating of Draven Tire. The unholy Thanos with the shot into the ribs, drops Draven Tire. Who's back with an inverted atomic drop on the pit man. Draven Tire not intimidated one bit by the unholy Thanos. DDT. Ghost now for the stalling suplex, but Tire saving his partner. Draven Tire coming in clutch now from Dante to the Marte. As Porticos suffers at the hands of Warlock. Power slam into the steel beam. These 6 men, they've got to get back in the ring if they will win this match. Thanos spiking Dante into the top of the cell. As now, another victim. Porticos falls from atop the cell. Thanos with a press. A clear pin uppercut. How are these men gonna be able to walk, let alone perform when the championships are on the line? What insanity on top of the cell. Jump slam from Dante. Warlock down. Dante. And then Osborn back in control momentarily. Spiking goes once again right now in the coffin on the steel. But Thanos, he has made Porticos tap out. Don't fall. Has to happen between the ropes. Warlock just taking a tumble all the way down. Another Dark Rider Ghost as well. Draven Tire out on the tail, climbing down the cage. There's Dante. There's back after the unholy Thanos. Takes a shot into the throat for his efforts. Warlock up on the outside. He's got Draven Tire. Are they going to get back in the ring? Draven Tire, Warlock and Ghost fighting on the outside. They've got to get between the ropes if they want to score a pinfall or submission. As the Dark Rider Ghost chooses once again to put his life on the line, climbing On top of that rusty cell. Drew McIntyre back up. Oh, he's not returning to the top. What a war here tonight. My God. Another man. A victim of the cell. There's now the champion. All three champion centers. Alex Bonner. Dante De La Muerte. Continue their fight on top of the cell. Drew McIntyre. Now climbing down on one side. Dante De La Muerte will turn DDT on top of the cell. All six of these men returning to the top. What a fight, what a war. My God, Drew McIntyre. He has stood slam Warlock all the way to the floor from the top of the cell. The Warlock debating on the climb once again. There's Porticos. Porticos. Just got him cut by Shelly Thanos. I know he's going to toss him off to the other side of the cell. Porticos hammering down on the other way down. Gone to sleep. The Dark Rider Ghost. Brad's put to bed by the World Heavyweight Champion. Something down as Warlock scoops up Drew McIntyre. Power slam on the steel. All six of these men want this win so badly. However, they want to tear each other apart even more. You can see the hatred in this rivalry. He's still trying to break the other team down. Scorpion lock is supplied on top of the cell. First, he's got to get Warlock in the ring. Black Scorpion Dante on top of the cell. Big splash from Porticos, the tag team champions. Taking control as Dante gets a neck breaker on the Dark Rider Ghost. Not only Thanos hung up in that torture and like boom. That crucifixion by Porticos. Dante De La Muerte throwing the Dark Rider Ghost off the side once again. Porticos submitting here. But they're going to get back in the ring. Not only Thanos just falls off the side once again. The Dark Rider Ghost climbing the cage once again. As these six men, they're completely out of control. Not only Thanos climbing back up now. What a fight, what a war. Here in the War Nobody could have expected anything like this. The Davidson put a paw on it. He's got to get him in the ring. My God, the Warlock off the... Now the Dark Rider knows once again off the cage. The Warlock just got the Shining Wizard. Warlock nearly falls off the side. And the Dark Rider Ghost does. The unholy Thanos and the Dark Rider Ghost down on the ground now. As I think I'm going to have to take control. We got to get these guys back in the ring. As now Hell in a Cell action continues. Drew McIntyre climbing down the cage. DrHooksMalone taking control for the first time here. Hoping to get these superstars back in the square circle. Having trouble getting there myself. So that's an LB at all. Get him back in the ring, boys. Porticos with the European uppercut. Dragging the unholy Thanos all the way to the other side. So far away from the ring. 28 minutes to spare. And these superstars haven't even tried to get to the ring yet. DrHooksMalone having technical difficulties like never before. Yes, I'm actually playing as the unholy Thanos, trying to get back to the ring, and I don't know how. Finally, the unholy Thanos returns to the ring. Porticos gets an unbelievable big boot on the big man. Thanos is down and takes the pin. The unholy Alliance may have been cheated here tonight for their inability to get back in the ring. The unholy Thanos taking a beating on the outside from Porticos, trying to escape. And then ate that big boot from the tag team champion. And if the unholy Thanos,
here are your winners,
is defeated in 3 weeks, and Dante De La Muerte will remain the World Heavyweight Champion. As the tag team champions and the world champion, Dante De La Muerte and the Hellspawn, are finally victorious here under questionable circumstances. However, they pick up the win. Dante ML Spawn here in the war zone. What an insane match. As up next, we're going to see the United States Championship on the line. In a triple threat match, first pinfall or submission will win this one. As the champion, the leader of the High Rollers, Ace Gold, looks to step into the ring with his lifelong rival in Frank Keane. Few people know that these two men grew up and trained together. Frank Keane with a recent rivalry with Xavier. This one's been going on for months. Now Frank Keane, he'll finally get his hands on Xavier. Can he get his hands on the United States Championship? We'll find out up next.
The challenger from Nigeria, weighing in at 268 pounds, the Urban Gladiator, ZVN.
United States Championship Triple Threat main event as the champion Ace Gold squares off against the top two contenders. Hit the Nigerian prize fighter Xavier and Frankie. All three competitors ready for battle here tonight, as each one of these men want to walk away with the gold. The United States Championship hangs in the balance, and Xavier would love to have his first taste of championship here in the IWF, but he gets driven into the mat with a DDT from the Ace of Spades. Head-butted down Ace Gold. As Xavier asserts his power on Frankie, tossing him with ease. Now Ace Gold with a takedown. Chops down Frankie, but eats that foot from Xavier. Xavier whipping Ace Gold off the ropes. Lands him with a headbutt. Choke slam from Frankie to Xavier. Ace Gold now frustrated, tossing the steps around as Frankie works over Xavier inside the ring. Frankie has been waiting to get his hands on the Nigerian prize fighter as Xavier has ducked him by forcing him to face off against Mike Steele and Jack Hammer. Ace Gold just caught Xavier there, tossing him with that belly-to-belly, but Frankie breaks up the pin. First pinfall or submission will win the match and the United States Championship here tonight. Which one of these three men has the will to win here tonight? Spinebuster from Frankie, black hole slam. Xavier driven into the mat. Frankie hammering back on Xavier. Ace Gold slips on a banana peel as Frankie drives the fist into the skull of Xavier. Frankie and Ace Gold now teaming up. Xavier dropping that neck breaker, but Ace Gold gets Frankie with a neck breaker of his own. Frankie now catches Ace Gold with shots in the cup and goes for the choke. The death choke is applied. Can Frankie become the United States champion with a chokehold? Xavier with the huge skullbuster takedown. But Frankie didn't like that one bit. Now he wanted to go for the death spike. He wanted to drive that thumb into the throat of the United States champion. He gets a German suplex on Xavier. Frankie now catches Ace Gold, dropping him throat first on the ropes. Frankie with a splash to Ace Gold. Down on the mat. The United States Championship is on the line as the champion escapes the ring. Xavier and Frankie, two great rivals fighting it out inside. Referee down for the pin after that throat thrust. Frankie stumbling back to his feet as Ace Gold. He caught Xavier, setting him up for the Ace of Spades. Frankie breaks it up quickly as Xavier was right there by the ropes. Ace Gold delivering the punishment though as Xavier suffers on the mat. Frankie hooks up a butterfly takedown, but Ace Gold was able to escape with an arm drag. Now proud of himself for his wrestling acumen, snaps the neck of the Nigerian prize fighter Xavier. Xavier wants to win this match so badly. As Frankie is thrown overhead. I think Frankie would settle for maiming someone. As Xavier gets a huge single leg and tosses Ace Gold overhead. Xavier eats the turnbuckle at the hands of Frankie. As now Ace Gold takes hand of the walking chainsaw massacre. Frankie dodges the dropkick. But Ace Gold is back with the right hands. Now gloating over Frankie. Ace Gold showing off, the United States champion in control. He gets whipped off the ropes. Spiked into the mat with a spine buster from Big Frankie. Xavier Now catches Frankie with knees into the face. Trying to break the arm of the big man. And the chainsaw wielding monster is down on the mat right now. Champion Ace Cold, he went for a low blow, but Xavier saw it coming. Now beating Ace Cold with a kendo stick. Frankie sneaking up on Xavier, driving him into those thin mats on the outside. Xavier in trouble now at the hands of Frankie, who doubles back on Ace Cold. Clotheslining the champion down. Xavier catches Frankie, tossing him over with a T1 suplex. Xavier, Ace Cold, and Frankie. Each man fighting with their own story, want to become the United States champion here tonight. Xavier caught Ace Cold with that low blow. Frankie clothesline Xavier down. The champion, he's out of it. And Xavier is tossed back inside. Frankie soon to follow. Ace Cold sucking up the pin. Returning to his attack on Big Frankie. Drops him with a DDT. But Xavier right there to stop the pin. Xavier now looking to climb on top. What's he got in mind here? Xavier in rare territory. Flies in with a shoulder block. Taking down Big Frankie, tosses up Ace Cold like a rag doll over at belly to belly. And Xavier is on fire, wants to be the United States champion. Now Ace Cold with that headbutt. Frankie sneaking up on Xavier, takes him down. Driving those punches into the skull of his rival. Xavier escaping the ring now. There's Frankie. Drives them. He drove a thumb into the throat of Ace Cold, the top spike. Just won Frankie the United States Championship. Unbelievable action here tonight as Frankie has just become the United States Champion. The Walking Chainsaw Massacre, known as Frankie, just used his thumb to become the United States Champion. Ace Cold is defeated here tonight at the hands of Frankie. Xavier tossed outside the ring when he did the damage. Frankie taking advantage of the situation, and he'll walk away with the gold tonight. Unbelievable! As Frankie is the new United States Champion. I'd like to remind you to check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone's YouTube channel, where you can see all the past episodes of the IWF Super Lucha Libre and Ladies Night. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave a comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive out there. And I will see you all on the next episode.